What happens if you miss a court date? A court date is a requirement for you to be in court with your attorney unless your attorney has told you that you are excused from that appearance. In other words, even if you think you will be excused, as soon as you receive notice of a court setting, make arrangements so that you can be in court if necessary. Generally, after your first court appearance, you will be required to be at every future court appearance. If you miss a court appearance, the judge will issue a warrant for your arrest. If you have a valid medical reason for not being in court, in other words, you're at a hospital, you're with the doctor, and they can send documentation of this before your court setting is over, then the judge won't issue that warrant. If you have an emergency the morning of a court setting, notify your attorney immediately. It's within the judge's discretion to perhaps give you more time to appear in court or not give you more time to appear in court. In other words, if the judge believes that you could get another ride, catch an Uber, or somehow be in court, the judge is not likely to excuse you. If you wake up in the morning, you have a headache, or you're not feeling well, that's not going to be enough for the judge to excuse you from being in court. If you're feeling sick, you will need a doctor's note or something from a medical provider that says you're unable to be in court or you're otherwise infectious. If you have any disruption in your availability for court, the most important thing you can do is notify your attorney immediately. If you have a valid reason for not being there, your attorney will work with you to try to get you excused from your court setting. If you don't have a valid reason, your attorney is going to advise you. And once again, your default, whether or not you hear back from the attorney, is you've got to find a way to get to court in order to avoid a warrant being issued for your arrest. If a warrant is issued for your arrest, your attorney will likely advise you that you need to turn yourself in as quickly as possible while your bond has only been held insufficient and not completely forfeited. If your bond's been completely forfeited, then your warrant is not only going to result in your arrest, the judge is likely to take you in and keep you in for some period of time before setting a new bond. That could be hours, but that could also be days. Again, notify your attorney of any problems if you have an issue with the court setting, and unless you have a valid medical reason, do everything humanly possible to try to get to court.